Hey there, amazing listeners. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Transform Yourself, the podcast that's all about empowering you to shed those stubborn pounds and embrace your best self. We are your hosts, Kacy. You know me as the Calorie Deficit Queen, and my husband, Tyler, is here. And we have lost a collective 130 pounds. We use the 4 M's of fitness, mind shift, meal shift, micro habits, and muscle building to create attainable and sustainable fat loss. So whether you are a fitness enthusiast, a beginner, or maybe you're just curious about making positive changes, Transform Yourself is your go-to source for inspiration, information, and a great dose of motivation. So we are going to talk about something that is everywhere right now, AI.
Yes. I, for one, welcome our AI overlords.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Skynet, aka the Terminator program. Do you know, I don't know if this is actually true or not, because this is just a meme I saw on the internet, that the day in the first Terminator movie where Skynet took over was August 29th.
Oh, really?
Which was yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, huh.
I don't know if that's... Someone could have easily photoshopped that on the picture.
Yeah, I feel like it was...
I feel like that... Honestly, I feel like if that is actually true, which it would have actually been in the news, just as kind of like, hey, it's a joke. But anyway... Anyway, for the giant crossover of Terminator fans in this podcast.
Right.
People... Okay.
I don't know. I bet the ladies I bet that my ladies would be Terminator fans. I was a Terminator fan.
They've seen the first Terminator.
Yes. I mean, we're all Arnold Schwarzenegger fans. So, or most of us, I would assume that my clientele is a fan of his movies. Right.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm not over here worrying about robots taking over in some Terminator scenario. What I see instead is a bunch of really helpful tools that AI, artificial intelligence, can give us to use in our everyday lives. Tools that can make fitness and nutrition and consistency easier. Y'all, I don't know if you know this, but I use AI to help me write the content that I put out on Instagram. If you think I'm over here and writing all of that content, nope. There's not very many, I would say, influencers out there writing there. I mean, listen, we're on AI. And yes, of course, we have to give it really great input to get really great output. And of course, I put my own spin on things because I want it in my voice, right? But this episode, I want to show you how AI can actually help you with your own fat loss goals. It's going to help you with workouts, how it can help you with meal planning, how it can help you with grocery shopping. It can even help you with journaling. I'm going to give you some exact prompts that you can try so that you can see how this works in real life. And here's the thing. You're like, wait a minute, Case, if you're going to give me all those things, like,
why should I?
Why should anybody use you then? Why would anybody want to use FormFit as a coach, right?
Au contraire, mon frere, is what I would say to that.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more to it than what AI can kick out.
For sure. At the very end, I'm going to share why AI does not intimidate me as far as ever.
It's a cool tool. It's an awesome tool set.
It is an awesome tool, but it's never going to replace a coach like me. Because there are some things that technology simply cannot do that I can. And so I'm going to go through those things at the end. But I am going to show you now where let's jump right into workouts. How to use AI for exercise and workouts. Mm-hmm. So I personally use ChatGPT. My husband, however, I use
Grok because I'm an ex-addict or Twitter. If you're not with the parlance of our times. But yeah, it's the same. It's
so really, Grok is just another version of ChatGPT.
Yes, it's a Chevrolet and Ford. They both do basically the same thing.
Yes. And it's funny because sometimes we ask it the same question. We get slightly different results from Grok versus ChatGPT because I use one, he uses the other.
It is interesting because actually earlier today, I was doing some work on my laptop and I did ask the question in both ones. And it was very interesting to see how similar they were, but then the way they structured the answers the nuance was different. The way they structured the answers were different, with the exact same prompt.
Right. So I'm going to refer to AI as ChatGPT in this, but mostly that's just because that's what I use.
Well, and for most people, that's probably the Xerox of
yes, it's what
AI
most
models
people
right now.
use.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT, it can create a workout for you in seconds, y'all. You give it your info, your equipment, and it's going to spit out a plan for you. You can literally go into your workout room. Like I could go out to my garage right now and I could type in every dumbbell, bench, band, give it a list of all of my equipment in the garage gym, and boom, it can hand me a workout. Yep. Pretty cool.
I've actually done that. I've actually have a list on my laptop where I listed out I've got 2 of these dumbbells. I've got 2 45 plates. I've got a barbell. I've got a power rack. I've got blah, 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 blah. And so that way I've got that as like a list. And if I wanted to do something, it's like, hey, I could just drop in that list and then tell the program, like, hey, make me an arm workout, but this is your constraint, or this is the equipment I have.
Yeah.
And it'll 30 seconds later pop out a workout.
So nice. So nice. So prompts that you can try. So you might put in a prompt to ChatGPT that says, make me a 30-minute full body workout that I can do in a busy commercial gym. You can even name your commercial gym, right? Mm-hmm. Without needing a squat rack, because maybe you're intimidated by the squat rack and you don't want to use that, right? So get specific with it, right? And it'll spit out that 30-minute full body workout that you want to do. Or you could say, write me a workout using only dumbbells and resistance bands, because you want to work out at home, right? And all you have is dumbbells and resistance bands. Mm-hmm. You could even say, like, listen, I have dumbbells from 2 pounds up to 10 pounds, and name the brand of resistant bands you have. Tell it to create a workout. Tell it how many minutes you want the workout to be. If you want it to be an 18-minute workout, it'll make you an 18-minute workout.
Yeah. I mean, if your left knee is bothering you, tell it that, and then it'll look for exercises that would be minimal use of that knee or whatever.
Yes, or help with recovering that knee.
Yes.
You could also say, give me a progressive overload plan for hip thrusts over the next 4 weeks. So maybe you want to work on a specific exercise. You could tell it to help you create a plan for that. And it's just basically going to take away the overwhelm of, well, I know I should work out today, but what should I do today? I don't know what to do. Listen, yes, at Form Fit, we program the workouts for our clients given the equipment that our clients have. And so we program that for them, but you're not all one-on-one clients of mine. So if you're not, go ask ChatGPT to do it for you. It will give you a really nice workout. It'll give you a good starting point. Is it going to be perfect? Maybe not, but it's going to get you moving, and it's going to give you ideas. It's going to get you in the gym. It's going to get you working out. Next piece, we're going to talk about how to use AI for meal planning and nutrition. So AI can create meal ideas for you in, again, matter of seconds. You type in your preferences, you type in a few details, and it's going to spit out full plans for you. You could tell it, make me a 7-day meal plan at 1,600 calories, high protein, with under 30-minute meals and no dairy. And it's going to spit out a 7-day meal plan for you with the calories that you gave it. High protein, right? So as much detail as you give it, it will spit out the plan for you, specifically for you. You could even tell it, hey, give me 3 high protein snack ideas under 200 calories. You could tell it, create 5 easy dinner recipes for somebody who loves Mexican food but needs to stay under 500 calories per meal. And boom, You'll get what you're asking for. And you can even, this is where it gets really helpful. You can even copy in your favorite recipes and say, now I want you to build a shopping list. Sort it by produce, protein, frozen, pantry. Boom. You have a grocery list that you're ready to roll for the week. So make life easy for yourself. ChatGPT is free, y'all. I mean, I used the free version for a long time. I now pay for it, but
the free version
will
still pretty
give you
amazing.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you could also go in and say, hey, here's a picture of me. Make me look jacked. And it'll do it. It'll take
this
your picture.
Is true.
It'll kick out an image.
But I've done this before where I've like put it, what was it? I put an image of myself in there and I told it to style me or give me a new outfit. And oh boy, I looked insane in the next photo that it gave me, that it spit out. It was
insane in a good way? Or?
No, not a good way. I don't know what it did to my face, but I was like, ooh. Well, and it was not a cute outfit. So maybe this time, I mean, I should stick to what I know.
Yeah. And I've got a point about all that. I think we'll get to towards the end.
Okay. So listen, again, I help women in my program with meal planning. I just met with a woman via Zoom yesterday, and we talked through how she could set herself up for success. We talked through snacks that she could get. We talked through food swaps that she should make based on what she has been eating. We talked about setting her next week up and what she should meal plan. I'm not doing Zooms with you and you're listening to my podcast. Y'all go get on ChatGPT and let it be your miniature coach. Let it be your coach for a minute. One of my clients, brilliant. I'll shout her out. Cindy P. She was in a Zoom with me this past week, and she told me that she asked ChatGPT to create a set of journal prompts for her, knowing that the Calorie Deficit Queen was her coach from Instagram, and using the form fit method, and also using the tools and resources given in the book called Chasing Cupcakes by Elizabeth Benton. So she gave it a prompt. This prompt, it was quite the prompt with a lot of information about me and Elizabeth Benton and the book. And she has this beautiful list of journal prompts that she uses to, do her reflection on herself. And I'm very impressed by this. She showed me a picture of, her journal prompts that it made for her. And I thought, brilliant. This is such a great way to use AI.
Yeah. It's an awesome way to build a scaffolding. Like, I think you can't use it to do everything, but man, you can build out a framework real easy, and then you can go in and
get started.
Yeah,
right?
Get started and dice it up, and then add your own flavor to it, and like boom, like it saved you a considerable amount of time.
Yeah, and listen, it's going to give you prompts. It's going to give you things that maybe you wouldn't have thought of on your own. So you could even tell it, give me 5 journaling prompts to help me stay consistent with workouts this week. And boom, it's going to. Or give me 3 prompts to help me think differently about my body image and about food. Boom. It's going to give you some prompts. So is AI going to hold you accountable for actually answering them? No, it's not. That's on you. But it's going to help give you that little nudge, that might make you pause and might make you reflect in a fresh way that you have not done before. Some other real life scenarios in which you could use AI. Let's say you are at a restaurant and you have no idea what to order. You could say, hey, what are the lowest calorie, highest protein options on the Olive Garden menu? Boom.
Yeah, it's a great that's
easy.
That's a great idea.
So easy. You could say, help me make a balanced choice at Chick-fil-A that's under 600 calories. Boom. I actually had a client of mine. She had so many calories left for the day and so many, grams of protein. And she knew she was going to Chipotle, and she asked ChatGPT. She said, hey, I have, let's say it was like 520 calories left for the day, and I need, 40 grams of protein. Please create a burrito bowl that will meet these, requirements. And boom.
It'll kick it out.
Yeah. She knew exactly what to order. So brilliant way to use ChatGPT. If you're at a grocery store, you go without a list, which please don't do that. Make a list before you go. And you know what? You could have ChatGPT help you make that list.
Well,
but
if you've got a meal prep thing going on through ChatGPT, you can say, hey, now turn that meal prep, that menu into a list.
Boom. And
it'll go, look at this recipe. See, there's a pound of chicken. This one has a pound and a half of chicken. And then it'll kick out, it'll total all up and say, you got, 2.5 or 3 pounds of chicken that you need to go buy.
Right.
Like it's incredible.
So easy. You could say, create a grocery list for 10 high protein meals under 30 minutes using only ingredients from Costco, right? So you could tell it where you're at and it will know. If you're traveling for work, you could say, hey, write me a 20-minute hotel workout. And boom. You could even say, write me a 20-minute hotel workout. I am at the Holiday Inn Express in so-and-so, Mississippi. You could tell it where you're at, and boom, it will pop out a workout. Now, again, is it going to be perfect? No, but it's going to. It's all going to be really, really good, though.
Yeah, it might not be able to tell you what's in the Holiday Inn Express in Mississippi, but it can probably make a really good guess on.
I bet it could make a great guess on what's there.
It could probably make a very good guess because it's like, well, it's going to look at hotel chains of that size and of other ones and
know what they have.
And they just kind of figure out like, well, it's probably not going to have a leg press, but it'll probably have a table machine. It'll have some dumbbells, probably at the 45 or 50 pounds.
It'll have a bench.
It'll have a bench.
Right.
It'll have a couple treadmills and some ellipticals.
For sure.
Like every other hotel.
Absolutely. And so the prompts that you give AI, they can just be your little assistants in your pocket. It can do the work for you, and it can save you time and save you decision fatigue, people. If you are, someone who's always saying, God, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. But you're sitting down and spending an hour, making your, getting on Pinterest, finding the recipes, making the grocery list. Listen, let AI do it for you. Like, it's okay to do that. Or try it out and see, the changes that it can make for you. And here's the thing, AI it's not slowing down. I mean, there are apps out there right now that will track your progress and in the gym and tell you when it's time to lift heavier. There are apps that will estimate calories from a photo that you take of your meal.
Yeah.
So if somebody, you're at a dinner party, take a photo of your meal. Let AI estimate how many calories are in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's probably something you should take with a little bit of a grain of salt.
Yeah, of course.
Because it doesn't know.
It's not going to be perfect.
It doesn't know it was soaked in butter, but it could probably make a pretty good guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
AI is integrating with wearables like Apple Watches to give you real-time data, real-time recommendations. And it's the beginning, and it's exciting. I think it's exciting. I am excited about where AI is going and how it's being integrated into our lives. I am not afraid, though, that AI is ever going to replace me. And that's why I'm not afraid to do this podcast about AI and how you can use AI to better your life.
I think you could do form fit and AI and just be that much further ahead.
I mean, really, the thing is AI is smart, but it's not a coach.
It's inputs and outputs.
That's exactly it.
So like if you put in, and I guess that's the issue with prompt writing, is your answer is as good as your question.
This is true.
So like if you ask a very good, thorough, detailed question, then you will get a very thorough, detailed answer.
Absolutely.
So that's all part of it. But then you also have to understand that these are programs that are made by humans. So them in and of themselves are not perfect. And they're pulling from the internet at large. So,
which again is not perfect.
Which is not perfect. So I would say tread a little bit lightly. You have to verify everything. But yeah.
So AI, you can give it a really great prompt. I know you can be detailed and I know you can give it a good prompt. But the problem with it is that women over 40, a lot of times you've been guessing at your dieting this, for years. And you're not sure. You're guessing at how many calories you need. And you're guessing at where your protein is. And so you would have to tell ChatGPT, create a meal plan for me at 1,600 calories and 130 grams of protein. And, but that's you telling ChatGPT how many calories and how much protein you need. Whereas at FormFit, you have me, who I do consider myself an expert at that because I get it right 90% of the time. For 90% of the women that we coach at FormFit, the very first thing we do is give you a target with a calorie deficit. We do a little calorie audit on you. We do a protein audit on you, and we give you those numbers with a step goal, and we get those numbers right quickly because we need to, because that's where we start seeing some progress and we start seeing compliance and we start seeing consistency. And we like early wins in our program because early wins will lead to more wins for our clients. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I come in is as an expert at doing that, and our coaches at doing that. AI, it can give you a little bit of accountability because sure, you can tell your phone, I want you to remind me to get up from my desk and walk once an hour, every hour at, 5 minutes past the hour. And sure, your phone might ping at you, but you can swipe that away and ignore it. Uh-huh. Here's the thing. With me and the coaches inside the FormFit plan, if you go off plan, I'm going to lovingly call you out. I am going to help you course correct. The coaches are going to lovingly tell you, hey, I've noticed there's a pattern here. What could we do? And we're going to ask you questions to guide you back to the path that you should be on.
Yeah.
That's something your AI is not going to do.
An AI is never going to understand the nuance of just the human condition. You're not going to be able to explain to an AI model, hey, my mom passed away this past week and I've had a real rough time. Or
AI doesn't know if you're stressed at work.
Or exactly, I've been stressed, and it's just looking at what's going in, and that's like a level of complexity that it just can't understand.
Absolutely.
And I don't think it ever will.
AI doesn't know you're going through menopause, ladies.
Yeah.
So it cannot adjust with empathy in the way a human coach can. It's not going to ever replace the human side of coaching and the connection that I make with my clients, or the connection that our coaches make with our clients. So I'm not worried. AI is a powerful assistant, but it's not going to replace those connections. So here is what I want you to do this week. I want you to play with AI. Ask it for a workout. Ask it for a restaurant meal option. Ask it for a journaling prompt. See what it gives you.
Ask it to make you look jacked in a photo.
Or that. That's how my husband used it.
That's pretty much 90% of my day. He's like, how would I look with 24-inch pythons?
Here's the bottom line. AI can help make your life easier, but your coach, powered by empathy and experience. And those 4 M's of fitness: mind shift, meal shift, micro habits, and muscle building. That's never going out of style. And thank you for hanging with us today. If you are looking for weight loss resources, maybe you need to calculate your calorie deficit, you can do so on my website at thecaloriedeficitqueen.com. You can also find low calorie cookbooks there. All things calorie deficit. My new dessert in a deficit cookbook, 3-step meal prep. I have some sales going on for Labor Day weekend. So go check it out at thecaloriedeficitqueen.com.
Yeah, because this is going to come out on Labor Day.
Correct. Okay. The sale will still be happening on Labor Day.
What's the code? Go and pick a code right now.
There is no code. It's just on sale.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
It's
go.
on sale for everyone. You
There
go and
no
it's on
code,
sale.
No code required.
No code necessary. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Transform Yourself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, share the love. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and keep transforming yourself.
Adios.